many Anglo-Mysore wars took place? Anglo-Mysore 4, Anglo-Maratha 3, Carnatic wars 3. In which year Battle of Buxar took place? 1764. Battle of Plassey 57. Third Battle of Panipat 1761. First Battle of Panipat 1526. All right. Who was the Mughal ruler who was defeated in Battle of Buxar? Mir Qasim, Bengal. He belongs to Bengal. Shah Alam II. Shah Alam II. What treaty he signed? What is the treaty he signed with British? Treaty of Allahabad. Treaty of Allahabad. What kind of government system they established? Dual government. Dual government. What powers they got? Diwani rights. What is Farman? Farman. Dastak is a pass. Farman is a royal decree. Who gave royal Farman in 1717? Farooq Siyar. Farooq Siyar has given. All right. In which year Nadir Shah sacked Delhi? 1738. All right. What is the title of Prime Minister in Maratha? Peshwa. Who are the other dynasties in the Confederacy? In Gwalior region, which dynasty? Holkar or Scindia? Which one? Scindia. In Nagpur? In Nagpur region? Bhonsle. Okay. In Gujarat? Gaikwads. What is the major reason for Third Anglo-Maratha War? Pindaris. Effect of Pindaris on British factories. Okay. Now one area that is left, that is northwestern part. Give the heading. When it comes to wars and battles, they are going to expand towards northwestern part also. Conquest of northwestern part. Now I will show you historically how many times this area attracted invasions. There is a pass called Khyber Pass. It's a natural mountain wall, but despite that, many invasions have taken place. This is the pass which provide access to invasions. Historically known invasions. Kushanas. This is post-Mauryan period. Shakas, post-Mauryan. Then Hunas. Hunas during which time period? Any idea? Guptas. Kushanas, Shakas, Hunas. Then Turks, post-Gupta. Next, Mongols, Delhi Sultanate period. Delhi Sultanate. Next one. Timur in which year? 1398. There is one. Now you see how many times historically. It shows how sensitive this area. Next, Nadir Shah, 1738. Who raided 17 times? Thousands. Who established Delhi Sultanate? Who established Delhi Sultanate? Qutbuddin Aibak. He was a slave commander of which ruler? He is not an independent person. He was a commander. Ghazni or Ghori? Ghori. Ghori Muhammad. 1100s. Now do you see this? And this is what inspiration for Pakistan. When multiple times it happened, why not Pakistan in the present times? But that time India was not unified. Today India is unified. There is a difference. And exactly this is the history which is making us unified also. The moment we break, and this is what is going to happen. And now, British started expanding. British expanding everywhere. In 1800s, here, Russian Empire. And there was a phobia, Russophobia in British. This is called Russophobia. Because in Europe also, in Asia also, they are expanding. In Europe also, they were fighting. This how. Just before this, Babur, 1526. Now, to this angle, we have to include one area, that is Afghanistan. Because this is the area before any kind of invasion. The first stage is this one. And the first victim is Indus region, the next one is Gangetic Valley. Even today also, as we are speaking, war is going on between Pakistan and Afghanistan near the same area, near Khyber Pass. This is Taliban and this is Pakistan. And that is why Pakistan is very clear cut in strategic calculation. It knows very well that this region is immediate threat to Pakistan. Today we are calling that region Pakistan. And instead of, anyway it is going to face wrath. What Pakistan used to do? Instead of directing energies against Afghanistan and Pakistan between that, Pakistan calculation is divert the attention towards this side. That is called strategic depth. In strategic calculation, Pakistan wants to use Afghanistan for its strategic depth. And what is the commonality they want to use? Both are following Islam and Islam. Instead of we both fight, let us both focus on India and we will share whatever we get from India. And that is what in 1990s also, when one plane was also hijacked. Any idea? One episode, one plane was hijacked. Indian Airlines hijacked, where it was hijacked and where it was taken. Yes, it was hijacked in Nepal, hijacked by Pakistani terrorists, but taken to which place? Afghanistan. Could you see how this? That is why today, Afghanistan, whatever may be the government, India wants to maintain good relations. This is the reason. And that is how. The history is teaching like this. Now, when it comes to British also, the same issue. What British wanted to do? They wanted to make a buffer state in Afghanistan, so that if Russia wants to expand also, it will be a buffer. Both Russian Empire and British Empire can stop at this point. In 1840s, British involved in Afghanistan. But here, Afghan people defeated British. Defeated British. This is 1840s. Below that, you make one timeline. Before this development took place and Mughal Empire declined, something else was happening. That is the crux of issue when it comes to northwestern part. Now, do you know who is very famous ruler from Punjab region, Sikh Empire? Any idea? Ranjit Singh. Ranjit Singh. Let us see now. All of you, this is to show you how sensitive this area, and this is what. Even today also, the same area is having a troubles. Next one, you make one timeline. In 1707, Aurangzeb died. In his lifetime, he himself fought with Sikhs, and this is known as Sikh revolt. Who is the founder of Sikh religion? Yes, Guru Nanak. Do you know around which time period he established the religion? Approximately. Who is the founder of Islam? Prophet Muhammad. When it comes to Sikh religion, this is the region in 1400s and 1500s, Sikhism was born. In another 200 years, by this time period, Sikhism strong, but due to Sikh revolt, the relations between Mughals and Sikh people not good. Aurangzeb died. Mughal Empire started breaking after him. Remember this story? We are going to even use the same connectivity with respect to Gadar movement also. There is a movement called Gadar movement during Gandhian time period, just before the arrival of Gandhiji. That time also we are going to connect this dot. Mughal Empire started breaking and they created Sikhs created small kingdoms, many kingdoms. There were 12 kingdoms. They are called 12 missiles. Nadir Shah attacks, Afghan attacks. Around 1840s, Ahmad Shah Abdali, he was an Afghan. (1750s). 1760s. Delhi under him. And this led to Marathas versus Afghans. What is the battle? Third Battle of Panipat. 1761. Already Sikhs were having aspirations. This completely disturbed and they became stronger. But again, 12 means again divided. Unless they are unified, they cannot become powerful. By 1790s, under the leadership of Ranjit Singh, all these small kingdoms unified and became powerful empire. Up to 1839, he was the ruler. As long as Ranjit Singh was there, British did not touch that area. Kohinoor diamond belongs to whom initially? Yes? Kohinoor diamond. Nizam. Somewhere like from Golconda, it started the journey and finally reached Shah Jahan, Mughals, and from Delhi, this went to Kohinoor. Nadir Shah, when he attacked Delhi, he has taken. When Nadir Shah empire declined, Ahmad Shah Abdali has taken Kohinoor. And after decline of Ahmad Shah Abdali empire, Ranjit Singh took Kohinoor. They saw the journey. Somewhere here, went like this. It went and it came here. In 1840s, after Ranjit Singh, succession struggle. In 1840s, British captured Punjab. And from there, it went to London. Where it is located currently? Kohinoor diamond is located in British. It became one of the component of British Queen, Crown, London. So these are from Mughals to here, here to Afghanistan, Afghanistan to Punjab, Punjab to London. This is the journey. But when it comes to the factors, already you know. One is this calculation, another one is internal crisis in 1840s, succession struggle. You see, even in 1840s also they are playing the same game only. What they have played started with Carnatic Wars. What is the reason for second Carnatic War? One is the ambitions of the individuals and also opportunity they got in Nizam and Arcot. When internal succession struggle, wherever it goes, and when it comes to Bengal also, Sirajuddaulah and Mir Jafar. Sirajuddaulah was already Nawab. Mir Jafar wanted to become Nawab. That led to Plassey conspiracy. Same here also, and here also, everywhere. In 1840s, as long as Ranjit Singh was there, very powerful, but after him succession struggle, they involved in this, they captured. That ambition now known as British imperialism. Ambitions. Imperialism means empire building. They wanted to bring entire Indian subcontinent under their control. They captured Sindh also. In 1843, Sindh captured. Between 1845-46, first Anglo-Sikh War. '45-46. '48-49, second Anglo-Sikh War. And with this, Northwest also came under British. Now you tell me what advantages British get by bringing Punjab region, Indus region into their fold. You remember agriculture, economic reasons, what kind of benefit they will get? Agriculture. All right, this is very fertile area. Any other? Artisans. Next, this is an important river, that is Indus River. It provide access to this region, transportation, trade. Whenever you remember about economic, remember three elements: agriculture, industry, trade. They have benefits agriculture, industry wise and trade wise. Economic reasons. Another one, strategic reasons. Strategic means internal security, external security. So these what? Economic and strategic. But economy and strategic, they are decided by geography, location. Depending on its location, they are going to depend. This is what with respect to northwest. Done, all of you? Shall I erase? Still writing. Shall I erase? Done. Give the next heading. British Empire. British Empire expansion 1750s to 1850s. Small maps we have to create. In this way only we will understand how their policies are changing as the empire is expanding. First I will draw based on number of maps. You can choose your place. In 1750s, identify this one. Indians also will come, British also. In 1750s, this is the region they got. This is Carnatic and this is Bengal, Bihar, Odisha. This is in 1760s. What about Indian powers? Can you recollect Indian powers here? Mysore, Nizam, Marathas, Mughal, nominal, still there, Awadh, Afghans, Punjab, likewise. By 1850s, it is going to change completely. Map is going to change. But this is the journey. Next one. By 1790s, what is the situation? By this time, Mysore also conquered. Mysore region also came under them. This already came. This also came. This also. Only they left a very small Mysore Wadayar dynasty. And they also subsidiary alliance system signed a treaty. and here namesake here also Nizam is there, subsidiary alliance system. You see this one, this part also they have taken from Nizam. Coastal area they will not leave. Interiors they will leave to Indian rulers, but coastal area they will not leave because that is their lifeline. By 1800s, now even in Marathas also influence started, and now here Mughal, Awadh, Maratha Confederacy, Ranjit Singh. He is most powerful one among Indians at this point of time. Ranjit Singh, Mughal, Awadh, Maratha Confederacy, and small. 1800. Next, by 1820s, Marathas also captured. Now you see how powerful they are becoming. They expanded towards this side also. This side also. Entire belongs to them only. Only Mysore. There is one called Travancore. Again, subsidiary alliance system. Subsidiary alliance system. Nizam. This is Awadh. Mughal. But now Mughal emperors are pensioner. Now even Marathas also done. Peshwa also pensioner. He was taken there. And still Ranjit Singh. If you see in this time period when everyone is falling, Ranjit Singh was able to survive at this point of time. And by 1850s, in 1820s, like Mysore under subsidiary alliance, Travancore, Nizam, like that they created one kingdom here, Satara, subsidiary alliance system. Marathas were under Peshwas. They removed Peshwas and gave that kingdom to Shivaji descendants. It's like same thing, Tipu Sultan was killed, Hyder Ali, Tipu Sultan was removed, and Wadayar dynasty was replaced in Mysore. Satara, Jhansi, and some small states were there in Odisha, Awadh, Mughals, Mysore, Travancore, Rajputs. Here also you can make Rajputs. And these are the one Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is going to integrate many of them later. By 1850s, what is the situation? by 1849, give specifically 1849 when Punjab region came under British. This also. Awadh in the middle, Mughal, some small states like this. You see this territory of East India Company small here, increased, entire Indian subcontinent. In fact, they are going towards Burma also. With Nepal, they had a treaty. Afghanistan. Their ambition is to go beyond this. They are going to influence China also. This is called imperialism. Now you see, imperialism means this one, British expansionism. Empire building. Who established Mughal dynasty, Mughal empire? I'll keep coming to that point. Who established? It is an empire. Which British king established this empire? You have to say, this is how the difference between ancient, medieval and modern times. Which king expanded and built this much empire? Which king? And we don't even know who is our king. Was Babur sitting in India? Was Akbar sitting in India? Where they were going? India only. They were sitting in Agra and Delhi only. And here, empire built, but king is absent. India is part of empire, but king is not here. We don't even know our king. Then can we attach to our king? It's not. And in fact, it is not the kingdom of king. It is the kingdom of a company. You see this, how India's situation is going to be. Administration of king is different, administration of a company different. Company always look for profit, and that is what the ideology of a company is, to get maximum profits. The officers who are administering these lands also, they are company officials, not government officials, not from the royal family or not from parliament. They are company officials. Only after 1857 revolt, the company Raj is going to end, British crown Raj is going to come. So it is like a first MNC in the world who built an empire. MNCs generally do business, but now they are doing politics also. Understood? Now here, it is very natural when they are expanding, here the administration requirement is something, because they were taking care of only these two areas. As it is increasing, administration, the strength of administration increase, and even more reforms will come here, and even more administrative reforms. As the territory is increasing, naturally the requirement also change. Accordingly, they are going to create different systems. Whatever the structure, administrative structure they created here is gradually going to strengthen. Deepens. And when it comes to this side, the revenue from India comes from Bengal and Karnataka region, but now revenue comes from all over India. Here, Parliament, limited control. By this time, Parliament wanted to take full control. That is why after 1857, they are waiting for one opportunity. They also wanted one excuse how to end British Raj or Crown Raj or the Company Raj, sorry. After 1857, they are going to remove. Just this much only you write. This is how the expansion has taken place. You see this one? Suppose if the administrator is given opportunity here, they want to expand further and further. They expand a little bit. Another person was appointed and he also proved by expanding some more territories. Suppose if a person comes here to India as an administrator, what kind of ambitions that person will have? If a person come here, then this is the map, still lot of things are there to expand. They will expand. They expanded. If a person comes here as an administrator, wants to expand, expanded also. Here also there is a chance, expanded. And what about this place? If a person is appointed, but that person wanted to build even more big empire, what he wants to do now? Small dots are there. That person wants to eliminate those also. Here, they were having indirect relationship. They don't want to, in the beginning time itself, Mughal Empire was defeated. Still, they don't want to eliminate Mughal Emperor. They want to use Mughal Emperor stamp for their legitimacy. And by that time, they became so powerful. Now, they don't require any kind of mask. They don't require any kind of help from Indian rulers also. Whoever may be the person, whoever comes here, the ambition is going to be to eliminate all of them. And at this stage, a person comes, his name is Lord Dalhousie. And at this point of time, Robert Clive. And that's why he is going to innovate something. He is very clear. We don't require any help from Indian rulers. If possible, we have to expand everywhere. That's why the moment he comes, He is the one who is going to conquer Punjab also completely. Through different principles, he wants to eliminate even these small dots. He is going to eliminate these things. That policy is doctrine of lapse. Misgovernance through different pretexts, excuses. Ultimately, he want to make map very clean. Everywhere, only British should be there, not. That we will see as part of. Now, naturally, Indians are going to revolt. That result in 1857 revolt. So, you have to see every development in a larger context. You have to keep track developments over a period of time. Then you will understand the real scheme of British. All right. Now, this is what British expansionism. Can you go to the index? I have given the first day index. What is chapter number 1? The advent of Europeans, that we have done. Second one. Can someone read, please? British conquest. This is what? Third chapter. The administrative policies of the British Raj. And now could you see requirement of administration changes as the expansion changes, requirement also changes. Accordingly, we are going to get different policies. It's not that a single policy, it's not single day policy, it's a gradual evolution. Whatever the structure they are going to create at this point of time, finally it will take the shape of Indian Constitution by 1950. That chapter is going to help you both in history also as well as in polity also. So give the next chapter name. Chapter number 3, Administration of the British. Shall I erase this one? Administration. Here one important mains question is there. From the British point of view, different ideologies, various ideologies influenced them in creating administrative framework for India. And this is also important for examination mains point of view. What kind of ideologies influenced them? And for that, we need to have little idea about what was happening in Europe, in London, in England. Have you heard a term called Magna Carta? Anyone? That term we use even in our Indian Constitution also. Any idea which is Magna Carta of Indian Constitution? Yes? Sorry, Parliament? Which part we call Magna Carta of Indian Constitution? Anyone? Fundamental rights. Fundamental rights. Why fundamental rights we call Magna? Magna Carta means, Magna means great, Carta means charter. In English history, in 1215, they created this one, Magna Carta. British used to say that they are the mother country of democracy, modern democracy. Why they are so confidently saying means, this is the reason. In 1215, what is happening in India? Delhi Sultanate was established in which year? 1206, that time. And India is not a democracy. Many countries are not democratic countries. Even this is also not democratic country. King is there. And below king, nobles are there. Only here, they curtailed powers of king. Fundamental rights is like curtailing powers of the state. Police cannot come suddenly and they cannot arrest anyone. Just police do not like your face, that's why he want to jail you. Can he do? Unless you commit a crime, they cannot do. And that also police cannot imprison you for a long time unless judiciary decides. That is the administrative framework. That is what those frameworks started curtailing the powers of the king. That curtailment started from 1215 Magna Carta. Here nobles, they pressurized the king to get some rights for them. Suppose if king wants, king can take away the lands of anybody. King can impose 50% tax, 100% tax also if he wants. And some rulers were very mad and they can kill the people at their will. That kind of thing should not happen. It should be rational. Some rights were given to nobles. This is the beginning. That ultimately turned into present day modern democracy. This is what Magna Carta in 1215. Next one. In 1600s, age of reasoning, rights of people gained momentum. Gradually, people are talking about rights of the people. In 1700s, Enlightenment phase. Enlightenment phase in 1700s. In 1789, French Revolution took place. French Revolution. In 1800s, equality, liberty, fraternity, liberalism, nationalism. Identify these terms. When it comes to French Revolution, it attacked privileges by birth. And they wanted equality. Why someone by birth higher caste? And when it comes to India, you have to apply for the caste system. Why by birth someone is a privileged class? It should be based on merit. Why someone by birth decides who is going to rule and who is going to work? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. And this is going to influence a lot throughout the world. In India, we are calling Varna system. When it comes to Russian territory, they were calling serfdom, slaves. In Europe, they were calling feudalism. Name is different. but this is everywhere. French Revolution is that one which attacked this one, old system. It's creating new system, new ideology. Liberalism, nationalism. By 1800s, utilitarianism. According to this, British wanted to bring laws to reform societies. And they were saying that we don't require revolution like French Revolution, because when it comes to French Revolution, they executed king also, they beheaded king also, they beheaded so many thousands of people, lot of bloodshed took place. And when it comes to British, they believed we can bring the same kind of change through law, through peaceful mechanism, through parliamentary laws. And we don't require that kind of blood revolution. Bloodless revolution we can bring through these kind of philosophies. And this is where in India they were expanding their kingdom. So that is what they want to. Here they are applying for their own people. Now they are going to think about this also. Then this up to here, because this ideology is important. That is why whoever coming from this, suppose if a person is born at this point of time, that person behaves in one way. If a person is born at this point of time, that person behaves in one way. And if a person is born here in this atmosphere, person behaves in a different way. And the person Gen Z, nowadays this term become very popular, Gen Z revolution, who were born after 2000, a different kind of mindset, and who were born in 1970s, a different kind of mindset. It depends on social values and the kind of society they are born and brought up. Their attitudes are also going to change, and same is the case with respect to British ideology also. Those who are believing like upper caste is good, untouchable should not be allowed in temples, and now we are not having that kind of attitude. It is different now, same thing. And that kind of attitude is coming because of this only. When these kind of modern ideals are coming, and this is what we call modern India means. This is what modern world. Modern Indian history means this. What is this modern means? These values, following these values. And in this kind of atmosphere only, they are going to abolish sati practice, abolish slavery, abolish female infanticides, and so on. It's not visible. All right. And when it comes to England, their king is there. But who is sitting here in India? Is it a king or company? Company. This complicated the matter. Then what is the relationship between a company and a parliament? Parliament and company was having only one relation, that is license. Once they get license, then Parliament should not involve whatever company does. That's what initial agreement, but that attitude also going to change gradually. All right, this is important. Now, one after the other, as some changes are going to come here, it is going to influence here British public also. Here you mention Parliament. Parliament means British public. British public discuss those things in press, in Parliament. This is all. From 1215, in England, the ideology is gradually moving towards the liberalism. And when it comes to here, what is the nature means? From their point of view, this is known as despotic rule. Cruel, ruthless, oriental despots. These are the terms they often use to justify their actions towards Indian rulers. And now they are going to take one ideology. This is white man's burden to liberate Indians. It is their responsibility to civilize Indians. It is their God's sent mission, that is called providential mission. Now, could you see what kind of ideologies? So, when it comes to ideology, they say we want equality. Varna system is cruel in India. We want to bring equality. But when it comes to the treatment of Indians, they treat Indians like dogs only. You see this? How the hypocrisy. They just want to use the good ideology to capture the power here, resources here. But again, if you are very much ruthless in the ideology itself, it is very difficult. Ideology must be very soft. Actions must be very strong. There are different terminologies. Carrot and stick policy, they are called. Carrot and stick. With one hand, carrot. With other hand, stick. Like chocolate with one hand, beating with another hand. Like that. Same thing only. So that is how. When it comes to speeches, they give modern values, but when it comes to practicality, something else. But anyway, some developments are going to take place. This is the ideology. Is it clear? Now, from the examination point of view, this itself is a mains question. What kind of ideologies influenced British to bring different reforms? And those reforms, one after the other, we have to know. Like Regulating Act, Pitt's India Act, and so on. So many acts are there. Each and every act contains one or two important points. Those are important for prelims aspect. But from the mains point of view, keep seeing. Every act you have to go through this prism. You cannot see every act separately. It's not separate one. It's a gradual evolution, and they are coming from this kind of atmosphere. It is going to influence each and every act. All right? Now, this I need to erase. Shall I? All of you done? First one. First one, dual government. Already we have seen. Circumstances. Battle of Buxar, 1764. Mughal emperor was defeated. Now, East India Company wanted to take benefit out of this victory. What is that benefit? They want more income. That is why provisions are going to be as per that requirement, that goal. Powers divided into two parts, Diwani rights and Nizamat functions. Power this side, responsibility this side. Power East India Company took, responsibility was given to Nawab. So at this point of time, ideology is to earn maximum profit. Maximum profit. Then, what is the outcome? Outcome is 1770 Bengal famine. Misuse of powers. Corruption. Even whatever they collected from peasants, whatever tax they collected, they did not give it to East India Company office. Whoever is collecting, they have taken. Corruption in bureaucracy. Personal wealth increased, but wealth of East India Company not grown. And in fact, East India Company asked a loan. East India Company applied for a loan. This is what situation. But these people, individuals, whoever earning a lot of money, they are going there and their lifestyle is different. Parliament wanted to know what is the exact truth. Why East India Company is applying for loan. Loan means here they have to apply for loan. Government banks, again banks means public money. Parliament try to scrutinize. They appointed a commission also. What is the exact reason? Then they came up with this situation. How they are ruthlessly exploiting. Is it enough? Just you write, outcome is Bengal famine, corruption, and they applied for loan. This is where government wanted to regulate the activities of East India Company. Regulating Act came. 1773. Outcome going to become the reason there. These are the circumstances. Whatever limitation is there, that becomes the reason there. Now what they want? Provisions. Provisions. Number 1. Governor of Fort William became Governor General of Fort William. Fort William is the fort in Calcutta. Second one. Governor General cannot take decision on his own. He is going to be given advices from 4 different members. They are known as Executive Council. Executive Council with 4 members. These provisions are important. Direct questions are also coming in the examination. Do you know who is the first Governor General of Fort William? Warren Hastings. That itself is a question. Who is the first Governor General of Fort William? So far I was asking like who established the Mughal Empire? Babur. What is the title of Prime Minister in Maratha Empire? What is the title? Peshwa. Now terminology is changing now. Governor General, Governor, likewise. First Governor General of Fort William, Warren Hastings. Next one. Executive Council with 4 members. This became Governor General and Executive Council. This Governor General gradually today it is going to become President of India, the head of entire administration, President of India, and Executive Council is going to become Cabinet Ministers. For legislation purpose, today we have Parliament, but in this case there is no separate legislative body. This only Council of Ministers, this only Parliament. Governor General and Executive Council execute laws and make laws. So this is how modern day Indian Constitution is emerging. Third one, Supreme Court of Fort William was created. Today we have judiciary. So this is judiciary. Done. Now in this chapter, these are the important questions. Now your number of facts are going to increase. Who is the first Governor General of Fort William? Warren Hastings. All right. Who was the British official who did conspiracy in Battle of Plassey? Robert Clive. Who was the French governor when Carnatic Wars were taking place? French governor Duplessis. All right. Because we will get English people, French people only now onwards. All right. How many times Mysore Wars took place? 4. Who are the leaders of Mysore Kingdom? Tipu Sultan. Who was his father? Hyder Ali. All right. Which Sikh ruler was very powerful? Ranjit Singh. All right. Who laid foundation for Bengal separate kingdom? Murshid Quli Khan. Hyderabad state? Nizam al-Mulk. All right. Mysore was part of Mughal Empire or some other empire earlier? Mysore. Vijayanagara Empire. It was part of Vijayanagara Empire. All right. Now, this dual government in 1765, something this kind of dual government is about to come now there. Here you see the outcome. You write outcome. Outcome. I will explain, you need not write this. Later we will write these points. Now these 4 members, they are coming from London. With what kind of attitude they come to India when they were appointed, and what is the reason for regulating? Because of the corruption. A lot of corruption is there, famines were going on, British official completely mismanaged. When these 4 members are coming from London, with what kind of mindset they come? Do they see Indian administration as a clean administration or a corrupt administration? Corrupt only. And that is the first place why they passed. Now when these 4 members are coming, whatever Governor General want, Warren Hastings was here only. He was initially Governor of Fort William. With this act, his designation changed to Governor General of Fort William. He was also like Robert Clive, who was coming here as a normal post, and later with his merit he was able to reach. These 4 members having an opinion that he is the most corrupt person. And they are brushing like every East India Company official who are in good position, they are corrupt. Because the kind of lavish lifestyle they are enjoying. Will they allow him to work whatever he wish? If this is the atmosphere and this is the kind of attitude. As a result, what happened? Whatever Warren Hastings wanted to improve, like a revenue system he wanted to improve, but these 4 members will not allow him. And when he wants to go for war, when he wants to take some kind of steps with respect to native kingdoms, they won't allow. As a result, there was continuous friction between them. But when it comes to decision making, majority is required. And majority means Governor General, 4 members are there. When you go for voting, how many votes are required? Total 5 members are there in the meeting. If you want to take a decision, what should be the minimum votes to pass any decision? 2 or 3. Suppose if 2 people are on Governor General side, Governor General will go with this. Even if 2 people oppose, still he can take the decision. But here in this case, 3 people used to always oppose Governor General. And with 1 person, he cannot do anything. And there was continuous friction. One day, 1 person was very much critical of Warren Hastings. They decided, let us, instead of daily fighting, we will fight one day. Either you live or I live. then if you leave, you take care of this. If I leave, I'll take care of this. And literally it led to battle between them. Both of them took the guns and they shot at each other. Warren Hastings was not hurt. Warren Hastings shot the other person and he was taken to hospital and from there to London. This is the kind of atmosphere. Now, when this is happening here, in which year first Anglo-Maratha war started? In which year first Anglo-Maratha war started? Can you recollect? 17? First Anglo-Maratha war. Please, can you see this? First Anglo-Maratha war. 1775. What is the reason? Why Bombay government wanted to involve here? What is the reason for first Anglo-Maratha war? Ambitions of Bombay government to replicate the success like Bengal region. Now in Bengal, this is the situation. They have given the designation Governor General of Fort William. Does it mean he can control Bombay governor? The designation is Governor General of Fort William. And when it comes to Governor of Bombay, Governor of Madras, their designations are only Governor of Madras, Governor of Bombay. But Calcutta Governor is Governor General. Does it mean he can control both Bombay and Madras? Law did not say exclusively. But Warren Hastings wanted, my designation is Governor General. I am having supreme authority. You don't go for war. And he sent another delegation to Pune that Bombay government is not the real authority in India. I am the real authority. You make another treaty with me. I am stopping this war. Bombay government started the war. Calcutta government stopped the war. And what Marathas will do? Marathas will not stop. They take advantage to this chaos and they are going to defeat English. This kind of crisis is going on. This is the crisis going on. Now, in England also, a lot of corruption charges were going on. As a result, what happened? Overall chaos took place. Parliament wanted some reformation to this act. And at the same time, American War of Independence also going on from 1776 to 1783. They lost America. This is the same time period they lost America. Now they are about to get some upper hand in India. They don't want to lose India, particularly after they lost America. You see this, in which kind of context they are going to bring these laws. Unless we know this development, we cannot remember these provisions. Otherwise, it is going to be mug up. You should not mug up and you cannot remember also. You write the next act. And with this act, we will take a break after finishing this. They are going to bring to improve regulating act. At that time, Prime Minister was William Pitt. That came to be known as Pitt's India Act. Third one. Should I give you outcome? Should I give you some points or can you write on your own? Write outcome. Write this. Governor General was not able to take decisions. Governor General was not able to take decisions. It led to failure in First Anglo-Maratha War. It led to failures in First Anglo-Maratha War. They faced reversals in Second Anglo-Mysore War. Second Anglo-Mysore War. Second, Anglo-Mysore. With Anglo-Mysore also war started in 1780. 1780. Next, there was no clarity over the relationship between Bengal and other presidencies. Next, this law did not bring administration under cabinet control in London. Cabinet control in London. It's a company is taking care. Now whatever is happening, it is the responsibility of company. No cabinet role. Even though parliament passed the law, but cabinet is not given responsibility. Just they are going to remove these anomalies. They are going to change. The circumstances are going to be outcome of this. These are the reasons. And whatever limitations are there, these are the circumstances. Provisions. And you make one mind map here. This mind map is going to help us. This is how modern day Indian parliamentary system also started emerging. Crown. In London, Crown. Council of Ministers. Parliament. Now, they created two systems. Board of Control, another one, Court of Directors. Earlier also they were there. Earlier only Court of Directors were taking care of this. Now Board of Control will take care. Governor General of Fort William. And they control both of them. Here the relationship is Charter Acts. Parliament is to give one charter, one license. That is how East India Company get license. That is business. This is commercial side. And this is political administration. Governor General has to report to two wings there. When it comes to political administration means what? Wars and battles. General administration. And then when it comes to commercial, profits, business. They created another kind of dual system. Now, Governor General has two bosses. One is Board of Control, another one is Court of Directors. Again, another kind of dual. And here also they removed one person. They made only 3 members. Executive Council, 3 members only. Supreme Court. And when it comes to this is both executive as well as legislature. When they make law, that is a legislative body. When they implement the laws, they are executive body. And this is what modern day Council of Ministers, modern parliament. Governor General becomes President of India, modern president. And the rest of our Indian history, our fight. You write this one. After this, just I'll show you. You need not to write. Done, all of you? Court of Directors, Board of Control. All of it done. Now you see the rest of story. Just again dual government. Already they have created dual government. It created so much problem. Once again they have created another way of dual government. They are going to operate under this mechanism for some time. It is going to stay there till 1857 revolt. Not much difference will come. But after 1857 revolt, our aim is to remove this, First goal is like Council of Ministers and Parliament. In India also, we should have similar system. This is for British people. And similar system you create for India also. Americans also asked the same thing initially. British Parliament has no role to impose taxes on America, because we are not represented there. We have a different system. You create one parliament in India only, we will be represented and we will impose tax. America also asked, they told no, British Parliament is powerful, that's why they took weapons and they got independence. India also, initially we asked, we will be directly under your crown. We will not go away from the crown, but you create similar kind of system in India that we call Swaraj or dominion status. Is there any country today, crown is United Kingdom only, but they have their own parliament, their own prime ministers. Still they are under crown only. Any idea? Like India, there were some other territories who were part of colonies, but they had this relationship even today also. Any idea? London is already that. Any other country? Do you know who is the king of Canada? King, president, or Canada president, head, or king? Who is the head of America? President? Americans have any king? What about Canada? Canada head is king. This is still Canada is part of United Kingdom only. Is there any other country like Canada? Canada will have their own prime minister, council of ministers, parliament, everything, but king is United Kingdom. Is there any other country? Australia also. Australia is also not president. Australia has prime minister, parliament, but their king is United Kingdom king. Initially, India also asked, but they are not ready to give. Then we asked, complete Swaraj or Purna Swaraj. If you are not willing to give, then you quit India. Don't worry, we will take care. And once we got independence, do we have any king today? No. We removed this, and this president comes from one of the common people. That could be a Dalit also, untouchables, so-called untouchables who are not allowed to the streets. They can sit in the president office. Constitution has given that right. And a person can come from a tribal region also, who are not considered as a civilized people from the British side, but that person can be the head of entire India. Present day president. She can be a woman also, who were not given those, when it comes to women, they were not even allowed to born, female infanticide, sati practice, and now they are sitting in the president palace. That kind of change has come. But in the initial time, that was not the situation. Only Kshatriyas, Brahmanas, they were the upper caste, they were ruling, and other people were not allowed. But now today there is nothing like that. Everyone have the capability, eligible. Theoretically, everyone is eligible. And whoever is merit, they are capable. If they are capable, they can reach any place, right from top to bottom, anywhere. Our entire modern Indian history is all about how it is happening. That's it. This is what Pitt's India Act. Dual government they are going to create. But that dual government is going to operate till 1857 revolt. And after that, they will not do much change, only some changes. So more or less till independence, this system is going to run. All right. As the expansion of the territory increased, the requirement also changed. Take break and come back, and we will learn about other acts also till 1857. All right.